Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello and welcome. Here I didn't get to record this, but we just made some barbecue chicken, some rice, and some shells and cheese. And I had some of that chicken left, so I paired it with some shells and cheese, some potatoes with butter and parsley, and some corn on the cob. Next, we're gonna make some tacos. My kids love tacos, so it's a win every time. If y'all don't have one of these meat mashers, I don't know what they're called, but I call it the meat masher. You need to get one. They are amazing, not only for chopping up your ground beef, but also if you have like chicken in the crock pot or beef in the crock pot. They're just amazing. I love mine. I use it all the time. Here we are adding in some Taco Bell seasoning. After I dump this all in, I'm going to go ahead and basically saute it in with my meat for a few minutes. You want to let those flavors get in there real good. That's what helps release them before you add in your water. After that's cooked in for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and add 3/4 of a cup of water, which is what it says on the packaging directions. And now you're going to go ahead and sort of get all of those gooey bits off the bottom of your pan. And you just want to cook this up till it starts to boil and then reduce it to a simmer. You can notice how your mixture starts to thicken. Once you got it all thick, the way you like it, then it's ready to serve. This is my daughter's mixture that we're putting some taco meat in for her. And that's it. Here are our toppings that everyone had to choose from. I've got some hot sauce, some chipotle, lettuce, tomatoes, sour cream, cheese. These are my son's. He actually put some Doritos on top of his. Next up, we're making some cheesy rigatoni with some garlic bread. This is all the ingredients you're gonna need. I guess you're also gonna need that 1 pound of ground beef that I forgot to post in the picture. So here we have that ground beef. We're gonna season it up with some onion powder, Italian seasoning, seasonal, and we're gonna put some pepper on there and use that meat chopper. Get all that hamburger nice and chopped up. Next, we're gonna go ahead and get our rigatoni in that boiling water. I forgot to salt it, so I will go ahead and salt it afterwards. You always want to salt your water. And that's the equivalent of 1 box of pasta. Here we are going to add in about a tablespoon of minced garlic. I like a lot of garlic. You can add as little or as much as you like. And just go ahead and toast that garlic in there with your meat for about a minute. I'm gonna add some more Italian seasoning. Here we're adding about 3/4 of a can of petite diced tomatoes. And we're gonna go ahead and saute that in as well with our meat. Here we are adding in our jar of pasta sauce. I use Great Value. It doesn't matter what you're using. If you're seasoning it up like this, 1/4 cup of sugar. This can be debatable. We use it. My kids like it. It takes out that acid. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Next, we're gonna add in very little of that pasta water. We're gonna stir it up. Then we're gonna take the jar that we got our pasta sauce out of, and we're going to add a little bit more of that pasta water. Just a little bit, just enough to get all the goodness out of the jar. As you can see, it was very little. Stir that up. And we're gonna add in some more Italian seasoning. You wanna make sure it's seasoned very well. And always make sure you're taste testing your food. You want to make sure all the seasonings are right. And you won't know if you don't taste test it. And our rigatoni's done. Going to drain that. Make sure you rinse it with cold water. And we're going to put a handful of mozzarella cheese right in with that pasta. Then you're going to dump all your sauce in there. Get it mixed really well. Turn your heat to your stove off and add some more mozzarella cheese to the top of it, as little or as much as you like. Stick that lid on there, and that's all you need to do to make that cheese melt. Now we're just putting our garlic bread on a lined cookie sheet. Little trick, if you can't get them pulled apart, use a butter knife. And these go in the oven for 425 degrees for about 5 or 6 minutes. I like to flip mine halfway through. You can always tell if you need to cook them a little longer, depending on how crispy and browned up you like them. There's our garlic bread, fresh out of the oven. And our ooey gooey cheesy goodness. And here we have it plated up. And I just want to thank y'all. Please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Thank you. And I'll see you next time.